635 days sober today. Well done, me. You're looking at someone who was drinking quite a lot. And I'm talking, like I could never imagine life without alcohol. I would even, right. I was the kind of person, I admit it, put my hand up. I was the kind of person who would think that people that didn't drink were boring. I admit it. I put my hand up, and even when I was dating people, when I used to, basically, when I was looking for a partner or when I was dating someone, I would think if someone said that they were not drinkers, I would be like, no. I was that kind of person. And look at me now, on the right path of sobriety. What a fool I was. 635 days. I stopped. Let me tell you why I stopped. On my birthday 2 years ago, I went to Edinburgh by myself, obviously. I went to Edinburgh by myself in Scotland, if you don't know where that is, and it was an amazing weekend. Because when I travel, I want to eat the food, I want to drink the drinks, I want to break bread with the locals, if you know what I mean. So I was in Edinburgh, and obviously, classically, I was beer. I was looking for beer, ale, whiskey. I would go to a pub, and it would be, I would just look. I don't know if you've ever been to Edinburgh or Scotland, or if you're watching from there, but it's amazing if you like alcohol and whiskey especially. And you would go to a pub and you would see all those whiskeys, all those bottles behind the barman. And the barman would be like, which one would you like? Because I would order a whiskey and a pint of beer. He was like, and I would be, hi, can I have a pint? And can I have a whiskey as well? And he would be, which one? And I would answer, yes. It was that kind of vibe, you know. So I drank a lot, as you understand, in Edinburgh. It was amazing. I had an amazing time by myself. Whiskey, I don't even know how much I drank. Beer, ale. And then I said, when I came back home to London, I said, okay, I'm just gonna, because I had hangovers, but that Scottish hangover, I think it was my 42nd birthday. Anyway, that was a hangover for the centuries. And obviously, as you will find out, it made me want to quit. So I came back to London and I thought, okay, I'm just gonna have to stop for a week, not drink anything. And then I thought, why don't I do 30 days? Why don't I go sober for 30 days? And I went sober for 30 days. I didn't even think about it because I was still feeling hungover from that trip. And then I thought, okay, because I never did before 100 days, I thought, you know what? I'm just gonna push it. Let's do 100 days. Let's see how it goes. And I pushed it to 100 days. And then I was thinking, actually, I really don't want to drink anymore. I had in my mind, okay, let's just go for 6 months. And it was the summer. In the meantime, during the summer, I really missed Bacardi Coke with plenty of ice, or like a pint of beer. Sort of, I kind of missed it, but I replaced it with non-alcoholic beer. And I thought, actually, and I'm not that kind of snob to think, oh, it tastes like water. For me, I'm not a connoisseur, if you know what I mean. Everything tastes the same. I just wanted, to be honest, I wasn't even enjoying the buzz. I don't even know what it was about alcohol. Anyway, long story short, I did the 6 months. Sometimes in work drinks and etc., etc., or when I would travel somewhere, as I said, I enjoyed drinking the alcohol of the place I used to go. I remember the first trip was after I went sober. I think it was in Finland, and I just wanted to drink. I don't remember the drink that is like potato or something. Anyway, but I didn't. So or beers that they have, local beers in Helsinki, but I didn't. So I felt really proud of myself. I didn't drink alcohol for the first time in a different country. So that went well. And then, guys, I completely forgot about alcohol. It wasn't even in my head. After 6, 7, 8 months, it wasn't even in my vocabulary. I was not thinking about it at all. And knowing the benefits, feeling the benefits that I would sleep much better, for me was such a massive thing. I could never sleep. I would go to bed and no matter how tired I would be, could not sleep. And then I would sleep and wake up in the middle of the night, even on days that I didn't drink, because I had alcohol in my system. It took me months after going sober to feel tired. I'll go to bed now, guys. I know it might sound silly to you, but to me, it's such a massive thing because in my entire life, I could never sleep. And I started drinking alcohol very young. Let me tell you that. So my entire life, I couldn't have proper quality sleep. And I'll go to bed, even when I'm not tired. I'm trying to keep my circadian rhythm and just go to bed in certain times and wake up in certain times. So even when I'm not sleepy or tired, I go to bed. Guys, in 5 minutes, I fall asleep. And I say this, and I can't even recognize myself for saying this. And I sleep the entirety of the night. This is a massive, massive benefit for me. And the money and the health benefits, you know the health benefits. I can't even recommend it enough. Don't think, I know everyone is saying, oh, I'm just going to stop for a couple of days and not drink 3 days maybe. Okay, I'll go for 5 days. Don't make it a big deal. Why is it so embedded in our heads, the alcohol thing? Don't make it a big deal. It's only because it's everywhere. We think about it all the time. It's everywhere. People can't imagine celebrations, anything without alcohol. Or when you go to on a Friday night, you go back home and you just watch, oh, let's just stop and crack open a beer, just watch a movie. It's just so natural and it's so weird because it's so harmful. And we made it so normal. I never got that. I never understood. I don't even think about it now. It's just not even. And no, I would never go back. No, I wouldn't go back to alcohol. Why would you go back to something that, to me, was just only, even with the benefits, I'm just trying to think, what were the benefits? What were the benefits for me drinking? I can't think of anything. No one has ever woken up the next day and thought, I wish I had drunk alcohol last night. No one has ever said that. We always regretted drinking. I know, for sure. I never thought, oh, I wish I had a couple of more bottles of wine last night. Who says that? You will never regret not drinking. No one will ever regret not drinking. And that will be my final note on that. 685 days, and I'm feeling great. I hope you have an amazing day.